Cut. Okay, let's try this again.
What's up? What's happening? Man, it's been a while since I've watched Blue, and I hope that you enjoy this with me. Bill Burr, I think I like him, as you know, his style of comedy. I think. I'm not sure. So let me get reminded on his shit. This video is called Bill Burr arguing over Elvis. Little girl reacts to Bill Burr arguing over Elvis. Let's go.
Oh my gosh! Hi everyone, it's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on Instagram and my new Twitch account. Those links are down below. Also, my Patreon is only $5 a month and you get an extra video every week.
So you're saying this is how you actually talk? I'm talking like my mama taught me to talk. And if you clowning on my moms, then you's about to get back.
Oh, okay. Today I'm going to be reacting to a Bill Burr clip. It's called Arguing Over Elvis. For some reason I feel like this video sounds familiar, but I can't actually place it, and I don't see that I've reacted to it, so I just wanted to address that.
Figured out the number one thing we fight about is television, you know? I watch sports, she watches those Real Housewives, you know, it just doesn't work out, you know? You guys have the Real Housewives out here? You do? Yeah. It's just, I imagine it's just the most depressing fucking thing ever. Those women, they just look so fucking exhausted, you know what I mean? They just put the war paint and the circle tits, just trying to fucking tuck it in and fucking, like an athlete at the end of their career, just trying to limp off the field one more time. They're not as fast as they used to be. It reminds you of your own mortality. It's just like, ladies, just fucking sit down, put on something flowing. I'll put on a sport coat. We'll be in bed by 8:30, right? We're fucking old, you know? So we realized that, I don't know, we always fight about the television. So I'm like, well, what about documentaries? Why don't we just tape something we both like? We both love documentaries. They're fun, right? You watch them, you learn something, you repeat it at a party, people think you read.
I find myself, whenever I'm watching her reaction videos, depending on who the video is, you know, who she's watching, I find myself paying more attention to her than I do whoever she's watching. And I'm the type of person where a lot of times when I'm really trying to pay attention to a TV show or something basically a TV show, I want to see what I'm listening to so I can get all the subtle reactions from that person. You know what I'm saying? The subtle, what do you call it, body movement that they do, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people use a lot of body movement while they're talking and shit. But it's like when I watch her videos, I end up watching her the most. Like I say, she's so fucking cute.
That's funny. I used that face.
So I tape, you know, first one I tape is on Elvis Presley, right? Now I love Elvis, okay? He fascinates me. He's like the first rock star with the power of television. They just intersected, and he went to he ascended to this level of fame that no one had ever been to before. Hence, he made all the mistakes because there was no one there to help him out, right? He got a piece of shit manager that stole from him. Bam! He stopped making music, started making shitty movies. He's not a good actor, right? Does that. Married a minor, started doing drugs, got fat, got an entourage, got even fatter, started wearing onesies, doing karate kicks, splitting his fucking pants. Nobody's saying shit. You look good, King. You like that? You like when my royal balls hang out? We love it, King. Keep fucking going.
Oh, okay,
starts
that
doing
happened.
pills, gets addicted. He fucking dies alone on a toilet. All right, this man kicked open all of those fucking doors for the rest of us.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
So I sit down and I'm watching this documentary as a white dude, which is what I am. I'm looking out my white head, watching this white shit. It's coming back into my white eyes, getting whiter by the fucking second. Right?
I don't know.
Now my wife, on the other hand, she's black, right? Now I hate saying that because it makes it seem like I'm gonna start doing some stupid comparison jokes. You know those dumb white guy, black guy jokes? And it's always like the white guy's like, oh, Jesus, I gotta do my taxes. Can this chair hold me? The black guy's always like, you need to loosen up. You gotta relax, man. You just gotta let it happen.
Isn't that Cat Williams? I don't know.
It's always the same stupid fucking joke. I hate those jokes, you know, because they're easy. And it's been my experience that it's just not true, you know? 15 years of being with her, there's really no difference, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's a woman. It's gonna be the same fights. I don't give a fuck who you're with. I'm not gonna lie to you. There might be more head movement and hand gestures with different races of women. Possibly an index finger jabbing at your forehead, whatever the fuck that is. But at the end of the day, it's the same fight. What's going on with us? You need to work on this. Why don't we communicate better, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I feel like I could have just kept going. This is so hilarious. It's hard to cover everything because even though it's just been a short amount of time and he really hasn't covered too much, I just feel like there was so much to talk about and analyze. And one of them is Elvis. I don't really know much about Elvis, so I felt like I basically just saw his entire life. He laid it out really well, and I love the comedic effect that he put on it, which is he opened up all these doors and was the first person to really do all these things in the world's point of view. Rockstar TV, how he danced, whatever, all of it, I'm sure. Things that I'm missing because, again, I don't know him very well. And then just out of nowhere, I realized, oh, that's not a good thing. Has he been saying negative things? Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, sounds like he's going downhill. And I was in it, and I didn't know how I got there, and he was just done. And then he died. And it was just super quick, and I was like, wow, that was a lot of information, really well laid out, and really well laid out. And I really liked it.
At the end of the day, it's the same fights. What's going on with us? You need to work on this. Why don't we communicate better, right? So she starts watching this shit as a black person, right? And she's seeing all the racism, obviously, that I'm seeing. But she was catching all this subtle shit that I was too white to see. But I knew I was missing it because I just kept hearing her huffing and puffing. Just sitting next to me being like... And I'm just sitting there like, okay, somebody did something. I don't know what just happened, but I don't think that was good.
Oh my gosh, I want him to talk to me that way.
Right when I didn't think it could get any worse, it could get any more uncomfortable between the two of us, this fucking white dude comes on who evidently discovered Elvis. And he's like 190 years old, and he comes out and starts talking. He's just like, well, basically, I was looking for a white boy that could take the down and dirty, nasty blues and combine it with the pristine, angelic sounds of bluegrass. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was suddenly putting black shit down here while he was propping up the white shit. You know, the down and dirty, daddy not sticking around, drug-infested neighborhood blues with the Jesus as white as me, hair the color of the sun, angelic bluegrass playing music, right? So at this point, my wife has like fucking steam coming out of her ears. So I make a judgment call. I just fucking shut it off, right? And she looks at me, she's like, why did you shut that off?
Oh gosh, no.
Why did you shut it off? I was like, because you're about 3 minutes away from yelling at me like I produced this music.
Such a good way to put it.
Right? Let's just forget it, we'll watch something else. She's like, no, why can't we just watch the rest of this and then discuss it afterwards? It's like, I don't fucking do that. I just want to watch a documentary. I don't want to have a fucking lecture because of these fucking assholes. I don't do anything. I'm just sitting there watching TV.
Poor guy.
And not to mention, we're just gonna get into an argument. She's like, well, why would we get into an argument? I'm like, ugh.
It already started.
You know what? Because not for nothing, there was some black people in there saying some shit that I didn't agree with. You know? I'm not huffing and puffing. Yeah, I said that.
No.
Like a fucking idiot. And she just looks at me. She's like what black people?
Oh gosh.
Like what black people that said what? At that point, it's like you started the luge, right? You can't get off the fucking sled. Now you gotta have the argument. I'm like, ah, fuck, here we go. Guess we're having this. And I'm like, all right. The black guy who brought up leg shaking, saying Elvis took leg shaking from us. It's like, really? Leg shaking? No, nobody thought to fucking do this?
Oh no.
Black people came up with that. You telling me that? I'll even give you that. Let's say you came up with that, but where did that black dude learn how to do it? Didn't he watch some older black guy do it? But what, because he's the same color? He's not stealing, he's just carrying on the tradition. But if Elvis does it, oh, what the fuck? Now he's the biggest thief ever? That doesn't make any sense to me. She goes, no, you idiot, it's not about the leg shaking, okay? It's about, he appropriated a culture. He took all the music, he got all the money, got all the fame, he's called the king of it now, and he never gave a shit, not even a shout out. And I was like, all right. Fair enough. You made about 7 or 8 good points there that I can't refute.
Oh my God.
He appropriated a culture. I get it. You're right. She goes, fine, thank you. And I go, however...
No! Oh my gosh!
Dumbass.
I was thinking too, because I haven't checked the time, I was like, does it end here? Is it about to end? I'm not going to even know what to say at the end of this video that's like golden. And of course, why would it end right there? I mean, he's going to have a... But I love his face when he does... It's usually women, but in this particular case, it's Nia. This like beady... Not beady eye, but he like, I can't do it. I can't make his face. But I love the face that he makes. It's so good. You can completely see this just stuck up, I don't know, face on him. And he does it really well. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's so good. It's like my favorite thing. He even tried in this situation to steer clear away from an argument or a conversation about it just by turning off the TV right whenever he felt like he even saw, okay, this isn't working out. We should just stop. And no matter what he said, she knew what to say to draw him back in because it required a response. And him responding was what was going to be a trigger for her to start an argument. So it was funny that he was like, nope, I just don't think it's a good idea. But he kept getting sucked in by like, well, why? Why can't you just turn it on? Well, why can't we just watch it and then have a conversation later? And they just went back and forth, and then boom, they're finally having like an argument or discussion over it.
And I go, however, not for nothing, do I get mad at you when you get on a skateboard and you start going down the fucking street? Do I get all offended like, hey man, that's some white shit. Stop appropriating my culture, man. Some dirty white kid in Santa Monica came up with that, man. Okay. So she starts laughing. And I should have stopped there, but I'm a comedian, right? I'm like, oh, I'm getting a laugh. There's got to be a bigger laugh. So
you said it and got out.
Let's come up with another example. So I'm like, yeah, do I get mad at you when you fly from LA to New York in under 6 hours?
Wait.
And she just, yeah. She just stares at me. She's just like, that was fucked up. I was like, yeah, I know. It sounded good in my fucking head, and then it came out. I was just going for the laugh. And then she wouldn't let up. She's like, well, why is it fucked up? Why is it fucked up? So now I'm back in the classroom. And I'm like, because if historically speaking, black people enjoyed the same amount of freedom and privilege, they would have the money and the time to figure out how to fly too. And she goes, that's right. And I go, however...
Oh my gosh!
Your music would have suffered. You can't have my level of freedom and privilege walking around with that cul-de-sac. It really is going to be okay. And come up with that painful, beautiful music. You can't do that. Next thing you know, you're clapping on the fucking downbeat. You're playing a washboard, right? James Brown is line dancing. All goes out the window. So you got to make a choice. Either you learn how to fly and your music sucks.
Oh,
wow.
I wanted to hear the or darn
wow.
It was still good. It was still so funny. I liked how he had a chance to get out and win her over by making her laugh, and he didn't take it. He was just like, oh, let me keep going. Like, he got an inch, and he's like, I want more, because he's a comedian, and he needs, like, I don't want to say he needs validation. It was just like, it was probably fun for him, and he took too much. He got stingy. So I found that really funny too. There was like all of these paths that he could have taken to escape, but he kept getting sucked into it. So I found that entire thing kind of like a cartoon, and he kept just like fumbling all over these obstacles, trying to get out of this argument, and it was really well done. I do like that he has an opinion about like how the music would have suffered, because a lot of that music and even the words and the passion behind what a lot of artists have been able to say and do and perform, he does point out, at least that he feels, that all came from pain and suffering and having all of this. So it's a very interesting take that I haven't really thought about before, on how he does feel if you were on the side, or you had all these rights, or you flew planes, or had the same opportunities. He set up in a very interesting way that this would have suffered, because you wouldn't have, that came about because of this, and if you didn't have that, that wouldn't have happened. If you guys haven't already, make sure you check out all my links down below. Also my Twitch,
Nope.
promise I'll post soon.
Come on.
And my
Nope.
Patreon is like,
There we go. Again, I can't just stop it with her looking awkward. You know what I mean? She's a cute girl. You know what I mean? Anyway, It's my turn, and it's not gonna be that long. I think I watched 1, 2, or 3 other sets from Bill Burr, and sometimes it takes me a minute to get into a comedian's flow, and whenever I come across a moment like that, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of like I want them to hurry up and get to the funny part. You know what I'm saying? Even though I hear the audience laughing and shit, it's just like, to me, I'm like, come on, get to a funny part for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm over fucking wasting my time, man. So anyway, it got to the point, and I started giggling on this shit, and then the fucking video ended, and I'm like, wow, for real, for real. And then it's just one of those things where I reminisced, and I remembered how some females in the past had sat back and argued with a dude, or not argued, just talk shit about a guy's sex game, and they're like, you know what I'm saying, it took the guy forever to get the woman in the mood, and then all of a sudden it's all over, you know what I'm saying, and she's just left there like, wow, for real, this is it. And then I was just like, man. But then I had to remember, you know what I'm saying? I've had some females that was just like, and I'm like, I don't want all that shit. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, she got hers and she wouldn't let me get mine. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. So, yeah, whenever that video ended, I was just stuck with, wow, for real. I can't get mines. Anyway, yo, I like watching these blues. I like watching blues reaction videos. Yeah, a lot of videos that I've really enjoyed from her. You know what I'm saying? Fucking she picked some good videos to do reactions on. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link to her channel down in the description. Go check her out. Go give her some love. Yeah, watch her videos and enjoy her beauty, and her mind, man. She's on point with her observation of the video. You know what I'm saying? And breaking it down and analyzing what's going on and things, and being quick with it's like, you know, she's giving us her thoughts of what she's seen and what she heard, but she doesn't get long-winded. I get long-winded. She doesn't. You know what I mean? So, yo, kudos. Bravo, Blue. So, like I said, I'm gonna leave a description. Leave a link to her channel in the description box. In the description area. Fucking go check her out, give her some love. And I see y'all on the next video. Peace.